The last time that we met up with Kanybek and Kelli, they were in the process of going over the 3 Ds to declutter, depersonalize, and deep clean the house. Now today is the day before listing. You might notice the sign is up. We have the sign installer coming back later today to put an extra sign in the back. For now, why don't we go take a peek and see how much home staging and decluttering they really did. 16,000 Americans sell their home every single day. Have you ever wondered what the story of selling your house looks like? Real Estate, the Untold Stories is here to take the uncertainty out of selling by showing the process firsthand with real sellers. Join in with Kanybek and Kelli and their family of 7.5 as they share the story of their home selling journey, so you can learn from their experiences of what it's really like to sell a home. Game day, it means something different to everybody. In every major sport, there is their major game. In football, it's the Super Bowl. In baseball, it's the World Series. With hockey, it's the Stanley Cup. And soccer, it's the World Cup. In real estate, it's listing day. And right now, I'm headed over to Kelli and Kanybek's house to verify everything is ready before we go on the market. It's the day before listing, and we've been very busy getting everything right. I gotta be honest with you, even as a trusted real estate advisor that has gone through the home buying and selling process over 160 times as of the recording of this episode, gotta be honest here, it always gives me butterflies in my stomach right before you get ready to go on the market. All the work that we've been doing is like the preseason in professional sports. All of the listing preparation, everything that we have done to get everything right is now coming to bear as we get ready to go on the market. If everything checks out, you know, the way Kanybek told me it was whenever he called me, then what's going to happen is we're going to get the professional photographer in here today. We're going to do his marketing video for his home today, and we're going to start setting the stage to go on the market tomorrow, so long as everything checks out. But it's all that anxiety, all that energy, and you just got to wish it well, knowing you've done everything right up to this point, and now it's time to go into action with the real fun, where it really begins, and start driving the traffic into the home with as many would-be homebuyers as possible to find the one that says, you know what, this is the right place to call home. Kanybek and Kelli have been so much fun to work with. They're the type of people that really inspire me and make me really want to do everything that I can. I work really hard for all the families I represent, but when you're working with good people, and I do believe that good people attract good people, it just makes the process so much more smooth, so much more fun, so much more easy, because in the real estate cycle itself, we're going to have challenges come up, and having a good team on your side and ready to make things happen is what counts most. Let's go ahead and go meet up with Kanybek. Hey Kanybek, thank you for having us over. My God, Kanybek, you guys have been busy. I really am going to have like a heart attack. This is so big and it feels so bright. Why don't you tell us what you did, because this is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Tell us about every room that you did, and let's walk the house together.
So every room, what we did is what I wrote it down. I made sure what you said, you know. So we brightened the room. We put the way you told us, put it, open it up, make it nice, so it's like welcoming, more bright and colorful. And then I put the fish tank in the center that the way is, you know, balanced it, so the room looks really big, even by working on it.
It's more in balance, it's more in flow and harmony. And Kanybek, how did you move that fish tank?
I actually made my wife help me too. I know, she was like, but you know, I do a little bit of wrestling, so I found a way, like, you know, from the bottom.
Show us the formal dining room, because I mean, we have the formal living, we have the formal dining.
Formal dining, you know, so I took the middle part out, I just put it together, and you know, same thing, the windows. Clean it up a little bit.
Let's be honest. I mean, by just opening up your drapes that way, what did Kelli say whenever she first saw that?
She didn't know it. She didn't see it yet. She probably will feel like this is the time to sell the house.
It is so different. It is so big. When you get ready to put your home on the market, it's a lot like playing Match.com. The goal here is to put your home in its best light possible to make that strong first impression, because that first impression is going to be formed within the first 5 to 15 seconds of somebody browsing the listing photography and the moment that they actually go view your house. So when we're thinking about it from playing Match.com, If they're looking at all these different homes on your real estate agent's website, Zillow, Redfin, whatever the case may be where they're browsing homes, we want them to swipe left. All those other homes, but yours, we want them to swipe right.
So please check this out. This couches, like you said, we moved it sideways, declarated stuff.
I love it, right?
Declaration.
So, yeah, we come up with the new words. Hey, so it's going to be a hashtag declutteration.
Declaration.
By Kanybek, right?
Decluttering, right?
No, it's decluttering.
Decluttering.
But we're going to make up a new word. We're going to make up a new word. It's hashtag
Perfect.
declutterization.
Declutterization now, yep.
Remember the declutterization your house, right?
Declutterization.
May I give this the test?
Yes.
You know the test in the kitchen is when we're talking about staging and deep cleaning and everything. You know what that test is, right?
We work hard for it.
Are
Please.
you sure?
Try your best.
Try my best. All right.
Yep.
It's going in. Oh my God.
It used to be so full.
I was afraid the last time I did that I was
going to fall in your head.
This is impressive. You have everything out that you're not using, so you removed all your non-essentials.
Yes.
That's extremely smart. It's going to make it even easier when we get into the closing process. This is fantastic.
This is the areas that was super full last time. I want you to see it, because you were scared that it's going to fall in your head.
Well, now it looks so good. So people are going to be able to walk in here.
Yep.
They're going to be able to see your house as a 3,215 square foot home. Yep. And it might actually feel a little bigger now.
A little bigger.
So you have everything clean. Everything's looking really, really good, Kanybek.
Yep.
Very good, very nice. Show us around now.
Please,
let's go into the family room.
Please, I'm excited.
I want to see this.
I'm really excited. Yep.
This is like massive.
So
you didn't know that.
No,
This is the same place this couch
you can
was
play
like.
soccer. You can play basketball.
Well, where's the ball?
I don't know. Like
you're like, hey, I packed it up. Remember? So no soccer in here.
Yep.
But it is. It's really, really massive. This is awesome. And missing over here are those hooks.
Yeah, all the hooks I took it off. We put it that way.
It feels like a whole new house.
Man, you made me happy right now. After this is not easy, but everything when it comes together, when it's the way it is, when it's we understand each other and then everything going is so nice. It feels
it's teamwork,
good.
Right?
Yep, teamwork, absolutely. Only way is the teamwork. This is kind of like interesting room, right? Like it can be different room, but for us because we have kids, we made it as a kids room so they can play a little bit. We did
say it. I love the way you say it. Declutterization, right?
Declutteration, and then check this out. We emptied it.
I got to be honest with you. I'm almost speechless. I talk a lot.
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
People would say, Andrew, you talk a lot, but you're catching me at a speechless moment with how much you, Kelly, and your family have done on this. I mean, it's very impressive.
Thank you.
So yes, this space is an interesting space because it does look out onto the rest of the home, which is actually pretty cool because a lot of people like open concept living. And if they also have kids, they can get a good visual
Absolutely, I love
of how to use this as a bonus room for the kids or maybe a professional's home office, a movie theater. There's so many options for this.
So many options,
but you maintain the flow. And if somebody really did need to pick up the extra bedroom, all they'd have to do is put drywall up.
Drywall up, yep.
You have the closet, you have the window, you have the door. You just got yourself a very large bedroom then.
Yep. We did empty this room.
The laundry room?
Laundry room, I mean like, this is actually clean.
It's very clean.
Yeah?
It's very clean.
So, all this stuff.
Oh, hello. Did we start folding now?
Yeah. It seems like it's good, right? It's clean.
It's clean.
It feels
it's much
bigger.
better. It feels
presentable for people, right?
This is what we needed. And I know that from the beginning of this process to now, we have come a long ways. And the real credit goes to you, Kelly, your parents, the kids, everybody getting involved with the process because this is what it takes.
It takes, right?
And to get a home into true sellable condition, right? You guys have done a marvelous job for making the repairs that were needed from the home inspection we did, that home pre-listing inspection. And now looking at you accomplishing your deep cleaning, your depersonalizing, and please, again, the declutterization, is that how we're going with it? It is marvelous.
You don't realize, when you have 3,200 square feet, it's like, it seems small at the time, but then when you start to clean it, it is so much work. So
I'm glad you hit that on the head though. But here's the thing, even if it was 1,000 square foot, Kana,
Is this
you
still?
know, if you live there for any length of time, you start just packing and storing and finding places and cramming things in closets. Because I know this closet was so full. But earlier it was like you were kicking it in there.
Man, when I took this stuff out, I didn't realize so much.
Even the clothes are all nicely done.
Yep. And check this out. The way you want it, like design-wise, we put the mirror, we centered this bed, and a little bit of this, all the stuff. A little bit. This is still using room. You know what I mean?
Well, this is what we were talking about last time, and I know this was a lot of work because that's heavy furniture, and it's still usable for your dad, right? But here's the thing, this room and the way that it was laid out before, we had the conversation about staging it, felt small.
Yes.
It no longer feels small because you have enough space over here for a nightstand. You could even back here put a place for a little chair if you wanted to sit. Your dad has place for the rowing chair and his guitar. But when is your dad going to get on camera for us and start busting out that guitar?
I don't know. Don't let him start because he's not going to stop.
That's okay.
So let me show you other rooms.
Yes, let's go to the bathroom.
Let's go to the bathroom.
Key selling point, so let's see what you did.
So it's really worked. Deep cleaning in this area. Look, this little bit of green, little bit of
green, little bit of a pop. Little bit of pop. Very good. The pop like that.
Yep.
The boys left you a little bit of green too.
Man, I need to.
I know. The one thing. There's always one thing.
Yes.
It's a big house.
Do you want to see the office?
Yes, I want to see everything that you did. Because if downstairs and what we've seen so far is indicative of what you did, this is impressive.
So you wanted, it was right here. So like you said, center it, put the things that you use it, so declaration. So we cleaned it, we put a little bit of this stuff that I use, you know what I mean?
Right.
This is.
Do you play too?
I actually play too, yeah. So check this out. This is
check it out.
Only 2 strings.
Really?
Yeah. And actually, it's. I need to also tune it a little bit.
So I think to really make your showings pop, what we do is we get you in the background and you just follow around prospective home buyers and you let them get the ambiance of the house, right?
Hello.
I like this. This is good. This is better
nice.
than soundscapes and sounds of the season.
Yeah. So, I know this room was really, really messy last time. We did, this is nice. This is really workable. When like this clean, I have the ideas to do better stuff, And
you have the one post-it note. So with this single post-it note, what's the story?
I actually need to a little bit of clean it up.
Is this like blue tape whenever you're in a builder's house, you guys are like putting yellow tape?
Oh, wow.
It needs to be clean?
One is right here too. Yeah, it was like, hey, kind of clean this up. So we were so rushed doing everything. So anything that I may forget, she was putting it. I may have a couple of them somewhere.
The new construction, when you get ready to do a final walkthrough with the builder, is blue tape.
Blue tape.
And you're blue
really?
taping everything they need to address. In your case, Kanybek and Kelli just bust out post-it notes. So many uses.
Yeah.
I wonder if post-it notes ever visualized being
honestly
used as, hey, you need to do some touch-up paint there.
I actually didn't even see it until you showed me.
If it falls to the carpet, just go ahead and vacuum it again.
And look at here, there's actually one over here. Look.
See, what is going on with this? How many post-it notes? This is starting to feel like a scavenger hunt.
Right?
This is much better.
Yeah?
Vastly improved.
Look, I actually took this stuff out. It's breathable on this side. You can see around better than
and
before.
And the
closet, check it out. This, it's really, really like declaration,
No, just let it roll off your tongue.
Decluttering.
I think you're making a new word here. I think you're making a new trend.
Yeah.
Declutterization, Declutter Nation, or whatever you're coming up. Hey, there we go. We need to declutter the nation. Declutter Nation. I see where you're going.
Actually,
I see where you're going here.
So this room, I know still there, but you saw it last time. It was like, man.
It's again looked like one of those things that Kelli was getting behind you, and you.
No, my mom.
Your mom was getting behind you. Okay, so you would push her, or she would push you, and
she was doing something. I don't know. We didn't realize we have so much extra stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Yep. I love this, what we're going through, really, it gives me, why don't we do it every year or everything that's cleaning up? This is important for people who, just live in there.
Right.
Because all this clutter makes you a little bit stressed out without knowing, you know what I mean?
One of the things that comes up a lot whenever I'm meeting with home sellers is, oh my God, Andrew, I didn't realize I had so much stuff. How could it be possible that I didn't know that I have filled my home with all this stuff, as you call it, Andrew, clutter, right? So it's very easy to do because it comes down to a matter of perception versus perspective. When we're considering what that really means, it's your perception because it's your house. You're there all the time, and as you accumulate things, you don't necessarily see the clutter because it's your environment and you're making it the way that you want. By bringing in a trusted real estate advisor, we're able to provide the context, the balance to it, that perspective of how a home buyer is going to see your home and what's going to pop or not, so that we can make sure that we help you and we guide you every step of the way with your 3Ds to deep clean, declutter, and depersonalize your property to appeal to as many would-be home buyers as possible. Let's make sure that we focus on what makes your house fab, where fab is an acronym for features, amenities, and benefits. We want to go ahead and declutter everything to show off that space, show off those beautiful amenities in your house, show off the benefits that a prospective home buyer would be able to enjoy when they write an amazing offer on your house. It looks so much bigger.
You can play
beautiful.
You can play pool tables. You can, or table tennis.
A table tennis, get a little foosball.
Yes.
People in the United States normally say, "Hey, spring cleaning and everything else," but so few people really do it.
Yes, yes.
But when you get ready to go on the market, people are, unless they're doing their annual spring cleaning, are normally in for a massive task that they just don't realize how much is there. But if you live like this all the time, you keep things up, it's very easy to do. Everybody knows to clean up behind themselves every day. There's no reason that people, you, your family, couldn't enjoy this type of an environment all the time. I'm excited to see the new place and make sure that you're keeping those healthy
I know. So let's do this room. Also, was your like, you know, you said, what they call recommendation or what they say?
Yeah, recommendation,
suggestion. You know, suggestion would be nicer. You know, I actually put it that way. The bigger one, you remember it was right here.
I do.
This way. So this is actual space. I actually like it.
So this is, and it's a good point, and I'm glad that you like it, because when you go on the market, you're still living here.
Yeah, I still live here.
So we still have to balance what we need to do to get a home into sellable condition and do our best job putting your home's best foot forward and balancing your lifestyle. Because you do have 3 kids, you do have your parents that live with you. Kelly's pregnant with baby number 4.
Baby number 4.
So we do have to take that in context, but I'm glad that you said that you like it.
Thank you.
That really means a lot, and I'm glad that you see
airflow, right?
The flow. It just feels so big, it feels light, it feels airy, and now all that warmth that you and your family have filled these walls with over the years, with like the love and the joy. You're getting your dopamine release today with all that hard work after.
Bathroom also cleanish look, you know, just a regular lifestyle. I mean,
regular lifestyle.
Yeah, this is regular lifestyle. I don't know what else to do.
So whenever you're on the market, and even for like professional photography, which is coming next, then take down all the towels and the stuff that you don't use, just put them away, and then you can put them back up for your lifestyle, right?
So what should be, this one stayed here or just take it off?
You take it all off for pictures and for showings, okay? So that's what you would do, and that's perfectly fine, okay? And we're going to have advance notice 1 to 2 hours more than likely before we're getting ready to show your house. Gives you the chance to spruce it up real quick. And we'll make a checklist of like your pre-flight checklist before showings. Okay, right?
Absolutely.
Great job. Great job.
So far, this is, man, you know, if you're happy, honestly, you know, it was like balanced for us because we never done this before.
Right.
So our happiness is actually from you, you know, like if you're happy, it's almost you guiding us. This is the right direction, you know what I mean? If you're not happy, it's like, then there's something wrong. We're not doing, you know. Well, it's teamwork, you know. It really is about a trusted real estate advisor and their clients coming together. This is your story. And every time that we as a trusted real estate advisor work with somebody to help them buy or sell a home, it's about how that home and how that situation fits into that family's life. And the way that it fits into yours, you know, it's awesome because we've got the opportunity to become friends, obviously, get to know each other. I really understand why this is so significant in your life, which helps us push each other. You're like, hey, Andrew, we want to get it done by then. And I'm like, hey, if you want to go on the market by then, we got to do X, Y, and Z. You're like, okay. And then, you know, you take that deep breath, and here we are, you know, since the last time, and everything is phenomenal. Awesome.
It's phenomenal. So great job.
Thank you.
You know,
Kelly will be happy.
Kelly will be happy. And we need to get her back. I know she's like so quiet.
Yes.
You know, you told me before she's very shy.
Yep.
And we were able to get her out of the shell once.
Yep.
Now we got to get her out of the shell some more.
She's actually, she's like a quiet monster, you know, like she's
a quiet
she's a, not monster, but a good way, you know.
Oh, yeah. You might want to clean that up real quick. Remember happy wife?
I'd be like, no, she's monster good way. She's a really like tough girl. She look very quiet, relaxed, but is a very tough girl.
Perhaps one of the most overlooked aspects when you're selling your house are actually the home selling emotions. We all have heard about home buying emotions. Well, the opposite is true when it comes to selling a home. Consider the fact that you're getting ready to sell the place that you've called home for however many years that you've been there. This is the place that you've came home to at the end of every day. It's your own kingdom, your own domain. When you're getting ready to put your home on the market, a best practice here is to write down the reasons why selling your home is important to you, how it's going to help you achieve your next goals in life, and maintaining that list with you through the listing process itself, the real estate negotiations that are likely to happen, and also the closing process. It'll help you balance out your emotion with your logic. And here's a true story. Whenever I sold my first home here in Las Vegas, Nevada, I actually, the day of closing, went through the home, made sure that it was professionally clean and ready for the new home buyer. But one of the things that I did as well was walk through the home and take my time all by myself, talking to the house and telling the home thank you for the years that it had given me in that house, for taking care of me with the same love and care that I gave it. It's one of those things that help us make our peace and bring closure and peace within ourselves so that we can move forward clear-minded and focused on the next goals that we have in life. Be sure to write down the reasons why you're selling your home and keep it with you at all times. Okay, Kanybek, now I'm super excited because we are ready for game day. The day before listing is almost, to me, at least as a real estate agent, feels a lot like getting ready to go run out on a Super Bowl playing field. It's like, it's time. Are you ready for the game? Are you ready?
I'm actually, you know what? Right now I feel ready.
You feel ready?
Yeah, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, but now I actually feel like, you know, I feel ready.
I'm glad that you are, because when we get ready to go on the market, which is like literally tomorrow, right? So because now you're gonna say
it smells like, you know, real.
It's real, and you're gonna say, hey Andrew, you know, let's wrap this up, get to work selling my house, right? Crack that whip. So here's the thing though, we do want to leave with a few final thoughts about showing tips, okay? Now, we're going to try to get you 1 to 2 hours advance notice. There will be those people that see the sign that are going to pop up short fuse. So rule number 1 that you want to try to adopt is a daily cleaning ritual after you drop the kids off at school. Go ahead and vacuum up all the rooms. Go ahead and wipe down the countertops. And if the cabinetry does need to be wiped down, wipe it down. We want to make sure that we keep the house as show ready, model perfect as possible. Because even if you had 100 showings and none of them wrote an offer, that's not any good. But if you had 10 showings and one of them wrote an offer, that's all we need. It only takes one. So we got to put our best foot forward, because we're playing Match.com with your house. And after the work and the hard effort that you and your family have gone into getting your house ready to sell, let's do it justice. And let's help it find its new mate for the new family or the new person that buys this house. So the biggest one is to get into a daily ritual cleaning habit, okay?
I will do it,
Right after you drop the kids off, just go ahead and clean it up. The second thing that you want to do is you want to get into like setting an ambiance, right? And in setting the ambiance, we were talking about before with light background music. There's a channel called Soundscapes and one that's called Sounds of the Season. That kind of sound works extremely, extremely well for setting the ambiance. And part of setting the ambiance is making sure that we have the climate set at the right temperature. Now we're in that kind of interesting time of the year right now in Las Vegas where it's still warm enough we could use the AC, but not so warm that we have to use it all the time, right? So for the purpose of showings, what I'd like you to do is knock down the temperature and try to keep the house around 76 to 77 degrees this time of year. And let's see if we can maintain that. We want people to walk into the home, feel immediately relieved. Because we want to see them, we want them to visualize their family or themselves living here. So when you're looking at that showing tip, right, it's so powerful to set the stage by remembering this is somebody that's going to buy this home. This is going to be their new kingdom. You're passing their reins. I know it can get a little bit emotional, but you're passing the reins to someone else. So let's do it right. And the last thing that you want to do is more of a safety thing. Okay. And with the safety thing, we want, if you guys have any prescription medications or anything like that, go ahead and take them out of the medicine chest. Keep them somewhere safe so that you know where they are. Ideally, people aren't doing that, but I always share with families, keep your valuables and keep your prescription medication way out of sight. Keep them so people can't see them. We are inviting somebody in here. They are going to be working with a trusted real estate advisor that's going to be watching them. But this is a big house, so we want to make sure that we protect you and your family's safety as well while we're on the market.
Okay. This is a whole 4-year university on one day, you know what I mean? Oh, not one, just in a couple of those weeks, you know, we're doing all this stuff. And this is a great experience.
Fantastic. I'm going to get to work.
Okay.
Because now it's time for me to make it happen for you, my friend.
Thank you, Andrew. Thanks so much. You know, I'm excited. You know, let's do offers.
Let's do offers. Let's get you 100 offers.
Let's get offers. Yeah.
Right? And I'm sure if somebody says that they're going to offer you $4 million cash, this is going to be a done deal.
This is the house. I'm going to do it right now. Sign it up. Okay, Andrew. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep.
And we'll get with you again soon.
Absolutely.
Have a great day, my friend.
You too.
It was so amazing getting to meet with Kanybek today, and I'm excited to get their house on the market. Today really is a game day, and sometimes even going through this process so many times to help families sell their home, I still get nervous, and I really do feel it's like Super Bowl. But I know that they have done everything right. Kanybek Kelli, his parents, their kids, all chipped in, and you just saw how gorgeous this home looks. So now we're gonna get the house on the market, really, really excited for them, and I'm pretty happy to see that the sign is already up, so we're ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the Kanybek and Kelli Show! Coming up next time, Kanybek and Kelli receive an offer on their home, but is it one they'll be happy with?
Alright, is there any other wild cards in this?
They sit down with Andrew to decide if they accept, reject, or counter the offer.
You guys get to make the decision. I'm just managing the process. This is Andrew Finney. I'm over here with the sellers right now on Deer Flats.
Will this be the buyer that gets their home?